All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our very first Geek Culture Congress, GCC for short. My name is Speedy Jr. I'm here with the very famous and talented Tarek Lewis. Tarek, what's up, man?
I am very proud to be a part of the Geek Culture Congress, the GCC. We, the American people, have come here today to celebrate all things geek.
That's right. That's right. We're going to talk a little bit about everything that's geek. We're going to talk about movies. We're going to give some reviews. We're going to talk about the TV shows, Arrowverse and the Marvel shows, and anything that has to do with what's important to geeks like us. All right, comic books and even video games and everything in between. We're going to talk about here and try and give you a little preview of it before you waste your valuable time on it. How about that?
Yeah, perfect.
So we're going to get into the worldwide movie phenomenon. Black Panther, ladies and gentlemen. Black Panther. If you've been sitting under a rock, living somewhere in Africa, maybe, you haven't probably heard of Black Panther. Was made about $426 million worldwide right now and counting as we speak. What do you think about the movie, Tarek?
Well, as a African American, I doubly enjoyed this movie because it had Africans and Americans in it. No, the movie was probably one of my top 5 to 10 comic book movies easily. It slid some other ones out of there, but
so it's a boop, bump some.
Yeah, just move some right. Yeah, the little noise that Mario Brothers makes.
Well, you say that it got cut off the Tarek list, the top 5 list there.
Spider-Man 2 might have been bumped down a little bit, which is one I like.
I like Spider-Man 2.
I know this is going to be sacrilege to a lot of people out there, but Dark Knight might have gotten moved a little bit.
You know, I was been on the fence Dark Knight person, but
I love Dark Knight, but it's it's not as exciting as Black Panther or like a Civil War.
Yes.
It's more of a cerebral film. That Black Panther has that also, but
it's true.
It's just really good. Now I may be caught up in the moment.
I'm sure you're excited. I'm excited. I enjoyed it very much. It's such a well done movie.
Yeah.
It's such a well done movie because usually these it's hard for directors to kind of grasp the way a comic book story moves and unfolds, and this director he just nailed it, man. It's the pacing's great. The every dialogue that you needed to hear, you heard. It was like if I couldn't find a plot hole at all, and I'm the plot hole hound dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm always. Why would somebody do that? In the movie?
Yeah. But man, it was really great, and it's really a really good addition to the whole Marvel cinematic universe. Stable of movies and characters. Yeah. So do you want to give everybody a warning right now before we get into
let me just say,
juice?
Before getting into the spoiler portion of the podcast.
This is the pre-spoiler portion, so you're okay still if you haven't seen the movie, all right?
It's a film. You don't have to have seen the other ones to see this.
Right. So you don't need to know nothing about Marvel right now. You just jump in cold turkey to Black Panther.
Yeah.
And you're good.
And I think a dope thing, if like somebody is like into Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, you would like this film because it's kind of a universe building. It's like this whole world of stuff, and it makes you wonder, like, I wonder what else is going on in this. Spoiler alert: the country's called Wakanda.
Guys, that's a fake country, by the way, as well. Okay?
It's not a real country.
Don't try and go to Wakanda. Right?
Although I'm sure that the French will invade a country in Africa and name it Wakanda soon.
Actually, I read in the news today that somebody's offering trips to Wakanda on the
the Orlando airport.
Yeah, something like that.
Delta, I think it is. Yeah, I want to go. That is how you become a sex slave. Do not do that.
Something bad will happen to you.
No, but I think it did a great job of world building and really sucked you into like their universe and makes you wonder like more of the history of the country, of the leaders, of the Black Panther, and some of these other characters. So I think if you're even not really into comic book movies, like there's a lot you can get out of it. There's a lot of subtext and everything, and we'll get into all that. But it kind of reminded me of like a Lord of the Rings.
You know what also reminded me of as well is kind of like the vibe of like a spy movie, kind of. Like it's kind of like that got James Bond vibe, you know?
Absolutely. That's true. That's a
it
good point. It
has that kind of vibe to it, at least in the beginning of it, you know? So definitely in the beginning of it.
That's a good point. Like elite special forces.
Like,
it has, you know, an enemy that, you know, may know more than them we think. Yeah. Yeah. So it's definitely a movie for everybody.
All right. So do you want to get into that? Give them the warning, the final warning, guys. This is the warning.
Chance to get off
the podcast and to go to another podcast, because we're going to get in depth in Black Panther right now in 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Spoiler: Black Panther lives. He lives. He's alive. So
Black Panther lives. He survives. So, movie opens up and he is, if I'm not mistaken, he is getting sworn in, or he's doing the ceremony to become the Black Panther.
The movie actually starts with him doing a little covert mission.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yes.
He's doing a little covert mission. They don't really tell you what he's doing, and then you
right.
Figure
Yes,
out,
right. He goes. He is going in to save his sister, because his sister's
it's his girlfriend
or his girlfriend. I'm sorry, you're right. Yes,
his
girlfriend. See, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
it's his ex-girlfriend, and she's undercover in some some slave trading in Africa stuff. And he does some really cool fight scenes. I didn't realize that Chadwick Boseman is a professional kickboxer.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. He's a
professional. Is he really?
He is a professional kickboxer.
Oh, okay.
And I guess he actually, you go on YouTube, you actually see some of his belts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a shame, because I was going to fight him. I'm definitely going to roll up on him at some point. You know,
so
just test myself.
So they roll. They have the scene that he rescues his ex-girlfriend, and that's a really cool scene. There's a lot of cool special effects and cool things that he does there. And he's kind of caught like slipping there at the end. And the general,
General
Okoye, who is the actress most famously known for being on Walking Dead.
As Michonne.
Dana
Gennari. I cannot say her last name.
Let's see if I got it. Denai Garea.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Beautiful name.
Sorry if we messed with your name. Sorry.
Yeah.
But she warns, hey, you're caught slipping, and you're gonna get caught slipping, and it kind of interludes into like the tone of the movie. He's still kind of learning how to be a ruler and how to be a boss. How to run the country and take care of the affairs of the Wakandan affairs, and she's kind of warning him, like, you kind of like lose focus sometimes. He's like, no, I don't, but you do.
Yeah, it's really one of the good things about the film is the intersection between the strong female characters and him, even though he is the king, and he's been a prince this whole time.
Yes,
and he's kind of unsure about himself. He's openly unsure about himself, and
that's right.
It feels like his sister, his ex, General Okoye, have all been doing their jobs this whole time while he's been groomed to be king. And now it's like, okay, you're king now. So he doesn't have the experience they have. So they're all kind of saying, this is how things should work or whatever. And the opening scene is dope to me because at this point, you've only seen him fighting other heroes.
That's right.
So he's only fought like Winter Soldier.
Everything that you've seen, if you saw his introduction in Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah. And this was dope because you got to see like, oh, he's really a lot stronger than everybody else.
He is really strong.
Yeah.
But I guess in the ceremony part, they actually take that away from them.
Strip them down.
Yeah, and they give the other tribes, I guess there's I forgot how many tribes. Is there 5 or 6?
There's 5 tribes. Yes. So they do but what I liked about this scene is that everyone has a chance to challenge the king.
Right.
So he comes in there shirtless in the water. And everybody has a chance to challenge him. So it's like the border tribe, the river tribe, the mining tribe.
So go before we get into that. So you're supposed to take the fruit when you become Black Panther.
Yeah.
How did he have Black Panther powers before then? They never really explained that. As me sniffing plot holes. Okay?
Well, I think here's my explanation for that. His father was older.
So
he could not be the protector.
Like a Black Panther in training.
Yeah, he could not be the protector.
He's like, here, you're gonna need to take the juice and become Black Panther powers.
I'm 74.
Right.
Black Panther, the Black Panther avocado or not, I'm still 74 years old, and I'm not going out there, son. Look at my eye.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there.
Yeah. What's up with his eye? Is that
the
actor's eye like that?
I think the actor's eye. Yeah, respect it. I don't know.
I guess.
Could have been anything, man. Could have been happening.
Yeah, about cerebral palsy or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But, they had to strip him down, man, because it's not a fair fight, you know? It's not a fair fight going in there, and this dude's got the Black Panther avocado that he ate already.
Yeah, that's true.
Fight that I wouldn't challenge him either.
Yep.
Like, nah, we're good. We're good. We'll stay in the river.
So he gets challenged finally by the exiled, their self-imposed exiled tribe, the mountain tribe. I forgot the name of them now.
The Jabari.
Jabari, that's
Jabari
right.
tribe.
And then the Jabari tribe, and they're a bear.
They are ape.
Ape-looking tribe. That's right.
Yeah, this is my favorite character. One of my favorite characters.
M'Baku,
the chief of the Jabari tribe.
So he challenges him. He loses. Fair fight.
Yeah.
He actually spares him because I guess they're supposed to fight to the death.
Yeah. Or to somebody.
So somebody yields.
Somebody yields.
Yeah.
M'Baku would not yield, but he decided to.
Yeah.
He decided to yield, tapped out like MMA.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good fight, though.
Was.
I thought that was dope because a lot of times you get into these things and the hero's like way over, like he can't be touched, you know. And M'Baku was giving him that work in that little river.
He took some hits, so he had to figure out something.
Yeah,
he had to figure out some moves there,
man. He had to
put them kickboxing moves into action there.
Yeah, last minute victory there. So that was a great scene, great way to open it.
Yes, it was. So and then after that, we moved on to a scene where we start seeing I guess they start getting into more the task of the old task of finding Claw, which is their villain. I guess he stole a lot of vibranium from them, and he also blew up something and killed a lot of people. Yeah, and it's been decades. I guess since they haven't caught him. Yeah.
Oh, actually, we forgot about that. I think the scene starts. The whole movie starts in the past. The whole movie starts in the past.
Did I walk into the movie theater late or something?
With the death of the uncle. The uncle dies.
Yes.
In the beginning.
Oh, yes. That's the allude. That's very important because that alludes to the main antagonist, which is Killmonger. If you ever read the comic books, Killmonger is a really supreme bad dude. Yeah, and they actually the gentleman who plays him, Michael B. Jordan, he really did the character a lot of justice. He brought something like real life to him. Yeah, that real life African American kind of touch to the character.
Yeah, angst, anger,
and
soul.
Frustration.
Imagine if that would have been the beginning of Soul Train. Angst, anger, and soul.
Soul Train.
It's time to get down.
So they go into the task of finding Claw. They hear that he's trying to sell some vibranium, some other vibranium that he acquired.
Now we have to, before we get, I don't know if we're out of the timeline here, but people at this point, we're doing spoiler.
Yeah, we're spoiling it all for you, we're all over the place.
We're assuming you've seen it.
Yes.
What's important to me here is the sister. This is where his sister steps up.
You know what? I love that relationship that he has with his little sister.
Yeah, man.
I love that. And just from my family background, that really touched me. I have cousins and family members like sisters that that's the way that we interact.
Yeah, and I'm definitely I can say this. I'm probably stronger than my sister, but I'm definitely dumber than my sister. She's definitely...
Usually the females are smarter. Isn't you ones you go to?
Definitely. And I'm pretty...
I got this problem in this class, and I got this algebra problem I need your help with. They're usually the ones, the go-to ones.
I'm pretty smart, and T'Challa is pretty smart, but my sister's definitely smarter than me. Yeah.
But the little sister in Black Panther, she is super smart. She's got all kinds of technology, and she could take over cars with just a little magnet.
As you say, with the it's kind of the James Bond thing.
That's right.
She's the Q. She's behind James Bond. Oh, he's a tough guy, but he has to have all these gadgets and these and this support, and that's what her job is. And she, M'Baku, one of my favorites, but I think she steals every scene she's in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like every scene she's in, she dominates that scene.
Yep. Definitely.
So she's definitely one of my favorite characters.
I also enjoyed the part getting into where they actually go hunt for Claw. They go to the casino scene, a la James Bond kind of scene, and then they